Why don't you just let go and quiet down your ego? Don't complain about finance. I know your daddy wasn't a real man. Go ahead and live your dreams. To me, you're stronger than a whole team.
Hello, my gingerbread and jelly bean. Welcome back to the episode of JVLOGS. This is Plunkett speaking. No, I want to say thanks to all the new subscribers. Thanks to everybody that subscribed to the channel. Thanks for all the support. It means a whole lot to me. Today I'll be speaking about, this is a follow-up video, a part 2 video to relocate into Jamaica. So this is 5 more things you need to know when relocating to Jamaica, part 2. In the first video, I'll leave it, you'll see it in the description. Things I talked about job, I talked about the currency conversion, I talked about transportation, I talked about the culture. In this video part 2, I'll talk about jobs, taxes, social program, industries, and education. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, what type of jobs can I get in Jamaica? I'm a mechanic, I'm this, I'm that, you know, can I live on this amount of money? Can I do this? Can I do that? My answer to that is yes, there's jobs in Jamaica. There are specialized jobs in Jamaica, especially in the medical field, and I'm not just saying this for people to come to Jamaica and get the jobs, but these people are needed. Specialists are needed. We need maths teachers. I guess we need science teachers as well in Jamaica. If you teach a special language, as I said before, if you teach a special language that is important, say Spanish or French, you can be a translator, you can set up shop, you can come down to Jamaica if you speak Spanish, French, because we're an open society and we have tourists from all over the world. If you should come to Jamaica and basically set up shop and say you're starting a service company and you employ people that speak different languages as tour guides in Jamaica, you can know have a niche market where you're like, okay, these people come from France, these people come from Canada, French speaking countries, and you can translate to them, you can help them to communicate and stuff like that. That is income right there. That is job creation. You're creating wealth for yourself and your company. Other jobs, a lot of infrastructure program is going on, so we do need contractors or designers, architects. We do need those people with their requisite knowledge and experience to basically help and aid our fellow Jamaicans there. So there's a wide range of stuff that you can do in terms of job and job. So don't just come to Jamaica and look at, oh, I'm just gonna come and get a job and live happy. No. In Jamaica, the minimum wage is very low. If you have a degree, fine, you can get better pay, but it won't be like first world country. You won't get the pay rate that you get in your homeland, especially if you're coming from America, Canada, Europe. You won't get the same amount of money. These countries, they pay more. So a lot of time, we Jamaicans, we take the opportunity to go overseas for these said jobs because it pays more. The second thing that we look at is taxes. In Jamaica, there's a lot of tax. We have GCT, General Consumption Tax. In America and other countries, a lot of the countries don't pay GCT on food. So GCT is on everything in Jamaica because, one, we don't export a lot. We don't have a lot of industries to basically find the money to fuel the economy, to put back into the economy. So how can we fund the government? They come up with a formula, GCT, and they put GCT on food, they put GCT on everything. So you pay taxes on everything. Once you're there, you get used to it to the point where you're like, okay, a bread costs $300, that costs $300, the GCT is in it already. So it's like, okay, people kind of does live with the concept of those paying tax because this fund the government. Other tax, you have import duty, stuff like that. So in America, when you ship between states and stuff like that, or ship from other countries, the taxes are not high. But in Jamaica, if you ship stuff to Jamaica, it's going to cost you the same amount that you buy it online for. Say you buy a phone for $300 online in America. When you come to Jamaica, you ship the phone to Jamaica through the post office, through the shipping companies, you're going to pay $300 for that phone again. So you're paying 2 times the amount. So my advice, if you're moving or relocating in Jamaica, take stuff with you. Take stuff that you can take with you. I'm not saying this to not help the government get money. But I'm saying this to help you, whether it be Jamaican, American, whatever it is. If you're taking stuff for your family and friends, if you can avoid sending it through the post office or wherever, put it in your suitcase, take down the new stuff, put it in a barrel, take it down. It is much cheaper for you. I'm trying to help you save, and I'm telling you these things because they are real. So if you're a Jamaican and you haven't been to Jamaica in years, if you're coming down with anything, put it in your suitcase. If you have 5 phone, you put your 5 phone in a suitcase. Nobody have the right to take your things from you. If you want to ship down your bed, you have to clear it and stuff like that. Yada yada yada. You can get these stuff in Jamaica, but if you have small things that you can take down in a barrel or suitcase, take it with you. That's the best thing you can do. The next thing that we look at is social program. So in other countries around the world, again, because I've been getting a lot of questions for this, is the social programs. In Jamaica, we have the PAD program. So this is the social program which basically help low income earners in Jamaica to basically get some help from the government. Please, please, I'm begging you guys, Jamaica is not a rich country in a sense. Jamaica don't have an abundance of wealth. We don't have certain resources like oil or gold or copper, or we don't have industries like say we don't have big forests where we can produce a lot of lumber, or we can produce paper and stuff like that. We don't have a lot of that. We're a very small country, so these industries we don't have. Hence, it is hard for the government to basically find the money to basically run the country. So that's why we have taxes, as I spoke about just a while ago. So these social programs in other countries are paid for by the people or by these industries that they have excess money. They have excess money because they have these multiple industries that provide loads of wealth to those countries, so they can then take care of their people, or they have high taxes. So when you're out of a job, you can basically rest assured that, listen, if I'm out of a job for 6 months, the government have my back. The government will take care of me. In Jamaica, we don't have that. Please, I'm begging you, don't come with the mindset that it will be the same like in your country. If you come to Jamaica broke, you will be broke. Listen keenly. If you come to Jamaica broke, you will be broke. There is no government aid. There is no financial aid. Listen. The PAD program in Jamaica, this PAD program is for low income earners. And when I say low income earners, you have a lot of Jamaicans that don't have any income at all and they're not on the PAD program. One, because a lot of Jamaicans are not interested in getting money from the government. It's not our mindset to live off the government. It's what I'm saying. So we don't have that mindset, oh, let me go and apply for this or apply for that. The PAD programs, most of the programs are the school feeding program. When you go to high school and you don't have any lunch, you can get lunch. Your grandma taking care of you and stuff like that. You get money at the month time to help these people with grandkids. Able-bodied Jamaican, if you have one hand, you see a one-hand man out there working, hustling. He's selling stuff, he's selling water. A man will go out there and hustle. You'll drive past from the airport, driving along the roadside, and see people out there hustling and making a living for themselves. A Jamaican will prefer to go out there and hustle and work hard than depend on the government, because the government don't have the money, and we know this, so we don't depend on them. So that's why I realize a lot of people would leave Jamaica and go overseas for a better life. They leave their country, work hard, and send things back home just to make things better. So you have to understand that. So it's not that we don't want to depend on the government, but we can't. There's not enough to go around. So it's like the most vulnerable people get that. But once you're able to work and hustle, we'll work and hustle and get more money than what the government is going to give you at the end of the month. So that's also a mentality. We are hustlers. We know how to hustle. We know how to make our bread. And that's the thing you have to keep in mind. So don't come to Jamaica and think it's going to be easy peasy. I can pay taxes and then get back money. Also, when you pay taxes in Jamaica, you don't look for a tax return at the end of the year. It doesn't work like that. The taxes that the government collect from you help to run the government. Simple as that. You don't get back the money. If you own a business, they pay taxes. That taxes go to running the government, paying the light bill, buying the gas, the fuel to run the electricity to your business or to your house. It's a cycle. You have to understand these things before you come to Jamaica. So it's not a bed of roses. The next thing that we look at is industries. Industries in Jamaica right now are tourism, agriculture, and mining. Listen, these are the three big industries. We have other industries, but these are the three big industries. The biggest one is tourism right now. That's where we earn a lot of money. We have agriculture where we export a few stuff. It's still not where tourism is. We have mining. It's still not where it is or used to be. So you realize that there's a shortfall in income, so we have to basically tax the people to basically help to fund that. So industries are small. We don't have a big fisheries department where we're exporting tuna, where we're exporting salmon, where we have an abundance of that. Even though we're surrounded by water, we don't have those industries where you're like, okay, boom, we're big on this and we produce a lot of beef. Like Brazil have a big country. They have a lot of lands. They produce a lot of oranges, so orange juice and stuff like that. Cattle, corned beef, chicken, stuff like that. So you have to understand that Jamaica is a small country and we don't have these large industries. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. So if you're coming to Jamaica and you want to set up a business, you can look in these areas. What can I do with my lump sum of money? Where can I go? How can I make money from this market that you see a shortfall in? What I can say to you, one industry is recycling. Recycling in Jamaica, it costs a lot to recycle, but if you have the money and you have the mindset, alright, I want to set up shop in Jamaica, I want to build a recycling plant. The government is looking for investors with deep pockets right now who can create this industry, recycling industry, because we have a lot of products, we have a lot of plastic, we have a lot of tires and stuff like that that need to be reproduced to export or reproduced to create electricity and sell it back and earn money and stuff like that. So come with that mindset to be creative. You have to come with a creative mindset to set up shop. If you're going to work like regular Jamaican, it's going to take you a while. So if you're coming to Jamaica, come with your money. Come with your money, save your money, come with your money. If you have 100,000 US or 100,000 pound or 50,000 pound, come to Jamaica, you can get a house. You can buy a house of 5-6 million or 7 million. Once you go more, it's going to be a much fancier house. Buy a car, same thing. You can get a car for 3 million, 5 million, 6 million, 7 million, 10 million. That's roughly 30,000, 50, 60, 70,000 US, or the same equivalent to the pound. Watch a previous video to understand the whole currency conversion. The next thing that we look at is education. In Jamaica, we have a good education, a good college system. A lot of programs that are not in the United States, are not even in Canada or around the world, we have that in Jamaica. We have a lot of programs, unique programs, specialized programs, educational degrees in Jamaica that foreigners come to Jamaica for. Let me tell you, don't be fooled and don't think that we're not educated. We are. The colleges have these programs, these unique programs that basically what we offer here in Jamaica, they don't offer it around the world. We have the only sports, the college that I went to, GC Foster College, that's the only sports college, the sports alone college in the whole entire Caribbean and I think the Western hemisphere. I think just college, just sports alone. GC Foster College, we're the only one that produce physical education teachers, coaches, stuff like that. That our main objective, our GC Foster, my alma mater, main objective is basically sports oriented, teaching sports, coaching, massage therapy, stuff like that. Just sports. You see what I'm saying? So Jamaica have these things, but a lot of people don't know it because it's overshadowed by the negativity and the crime and violence. So I want you to come with the mindset that you can come there and be educated, you can come there and set up shop, you can come there and make life for yourself, but come with your money. Come with some kind of backing. Don't come empty-handed. Come with the mindset that I'm going to come to Jamaica and learn about Jamaica and see what I can set up business, see what I can contribute, because everywhere you go, you should be able to contribute. So if a Jamaican go to America, he's going to set up a shop and he's going to pay taxes and he's going to employ people and he's going to share his culture by food, but it's still a business. We still want to earn from that. So it's the same thing. Come with that mindset. Alright, set up shop, make some money, live happy and comfortable and enjoy the culture. A lot of people do that. A lot of your ancestors done that. A lot of your family members done that. They're in Jamaica right now, setting up business, creating industries, and thus being successful. So come with that mindset. It's a lovely country, and I just want you to understand what you're coming into. Yes, crime and violence is a big thing. It is there, people dying and stuff like that, but it's the same right around the world. It is the same. Just know where you're going. If you're coming to Jamaica, come with a friend or a family for the first time. Once you get used to it, you can come by yourself. People, people, it's a beautiful country. But again, thanks for watching JVLOGS. I hope this video helps you. I hope I go over things that I never go over the first video. And the first video is at 26,000 views. I really appreciate it. My most successful video. And I hope this surpasses it. And I just hope you enjoy the video and have a better understanding of how things work in Jamaica and what you need to do to prepare yourself coming to Jamaica. So thanks for watching Relocating to Jamaica Part 2. JVLOGS, Plunkett. I'm out.